position that there's something called the historical Jesus and maybe the Christ of faith. Some scholars make a distinction between the two. Have you heard that before?
I
Like the
believe so,
historical Jesus. Yeah, the historical Jesus, but then the Christ of faith. So maybe the historical Jesus is a person that this person lived and taught and then was killed for some reason. And the Christ of faith is how we make sense of all of that. So some might say that, all these people writing after the historical Jesus lived is trying to make sense of his life, his death, and his supposed resurrection, right? Maybe he doesn't say that he's God while he's alive. Maybe he does. I don't know. I don't really know that for sure. But let's say he does. He says that he's God to certain people, but then they might, after he dies and after all these things happen, they might raise him up as the Christ of faith. So they're saying he's God because of some of the things that they heard and witnessed and saw while he was alive. The historical Jesus was alive. So that's one way that I've heard scholars try to make sense of him saying that he was God or not saying he was God, like making the distinction between the historical Jesus and the Christ of faith. There's similarities, of course, but how do we make sense of this person, Jesus? I think that's the question that they were dealing with.
And how do you?